The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, I'm Donta.
And hey, I'm Dana.
And welcome to the Donta Show.
What's up, Village? It's your boy Kwame, the man with the plan behind the stands. I'm going to go ahead and make this quick because some of y'all got mouths and be talking mess in the comments and saying that the intro commercial is too long. So, I got something for you. Here we go. Let's get into it. Before we bring out these awesome kings, I need you to stop what you're doing. Excuse me? Excuse me? Ma'am? Sir? You? Yeah, you! Whether you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, I need you to go ahead and share this live stream. Donta and Dana didn't get all dressed up for you not to share their melanated goodness. So share. You share everything else up in here. Share some quality content for your boys. Now that we mentioned YouTube, are you subscribed to the Donta Show's YouTube? Oh, you're not? Oh, girl. I'm going to need y'all to get it together. Join the village. Go over to www.youtube.com/Donta Morrison. And when you get a chance, head over to Dr. Morrison's. That's right, your boy got his PhD. Head over to Dr. Donta Morrison's website, www.dontamorrison.com, where you can learn more about the man, the myth, the legend known as Donta. And while you're at it, grab some TDS merch and his books. Yes, purchase those smutty books filled with smut. Grab The End of the Rainbow and Yesterday Clarified. And last but not least, head over to the company that put this all together, Pyro Media Network. Pyro Media Network is a proactive network focused on providing an innovative space for content creators and entrepreneurs. PMN is dedicated to giving its viewers a diverse entertainment experience while helping content creators elevate their production, engagement, and overall branding. To date, PMN has reached over 1 million viewers and listeners internationally, produced over 52 successful shows with high ratings and fanfare, and has housed over 60 content creators, brands, and businesses through entertainment and consulting services exclusive to PMN. Pyro Media Network is a network that makes you feel at home. So if you have an idea for a show, podcast, or need some professional video and audio production for your business or brand, then join the Pyro family today. Go ahead and visit www.pyromedianetwork.com and we will show you how to go to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please help me welcome my brothers from another mother, the dynamic duo, the melanated kings themselves, Donta and Dana. Let's get it. Let's go!
We could do that the whole show. Now that
would be ghetto and ignorant. Oh, hold on.
That would be fine.
See, I'm watching the YouTube thing and it's a delay. I didn't even know we was live. I need you to focus. You messing up the intro.
Wait, me?
What's up, village? It's Monday. Welcome to another round of the Donta Show with your boy Donta Morrison, or Dr. Donta Morrison. And I am here with my partner in crime, my phenomenal sidekick, the man, the myth, the legend, the what?
Young ladies dream, whatever y'all want to call. No, I'm just playing. What's up, y'all? It's Dana Dane. What's happening?
Hey, Pam, how are you? Welcome back, Pam. How are you feeling? How you feeling, Pam? We love you. Yo, y'all. Listen, can you believe that we are almost at the end of 2022? Think about it. I should not.
You okay?
I put a nut in my mouth.
Pause. Commercial break. Come on, man. Get some water.
You want a nut?
Thank you.
Right.
Dude, we just started the show and you going in already.
My bad. Hold up. Go ahead, talk.
Anyway, we just started the show and he going in already. If you haven't already done so, please go over to youtube.com/Donta Morrison. Click the subscribe button. Follow us, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a cousin, tell everybody. Let's go. Let's get it. Y'all subscribe to everything. Y'all still getting Finger Hut. What else they get?
Ebony,
Jet. What's that one? Avon,
the Spiegel.
Right, all of that. Y'all still getting it. I went over to my aunt's house and she still had a Sears magazine coming. Is they still open? JCPenney, one of them.
JCPenney.
Yeah.
So listen,
I'm like, what's happening?
Yo, do what you gotta do. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for riding with us. We have so many followers, so many people who really just enjoy our content.
Yes.
Like I always say, it's really about the quality and not the quantity, because if you get caught up in the numbers, you'll miss the folks that's really riding with you.
That's right.
And it seems like in this current dispensation in time, more folks are just focusing on, how do I get, 1 million followers, 1 million likes, 1 million views, 1 million that, and all that. And they're forgetting about their ride or dies. They're forgetting about their day ones, the ones who was with them when they had nothing. And then as they elevate and ascend, they don't go back and say thank you. So I want to just say on November 7th, thank you so much for just rolling with us, rocking with us, for being loyal followers of the Donta Show, for subscribing to the Donta Show on YouTube, the whole nine. What's up, Tammy? How are you? How you doing? Lavelle. So listen, everybody, help me wish my brother Lavelle DeLone a happy belated birthday. His birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday. Delayed.
Happy belated birthday. If you know Lavelle like I know Lavelle is a friend to the end. He is my Chucky. He has been there with me from day one of a new journey on my life. But Lavelle is my ride or die. He's also a fitness trainer. Get out there and do something. So if you want to lose that weight, shed them pounds, reach out to Lavelle.
That's a good catchphrase.
What?
Get out there and do something.
That's his catchphrase. That's
is that what it is?
It's do something. Yeah.
Or get out there and do something. Which one is it?
So if you're walking down, if you walking down
get out, I'm gonna use that.
Driving down the street and this car pulls up next to you and it says hashtag do something. That's Lavelle. That's his whole thing, is do something. So sing to my boy. Sing happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lavelle.
Happy birthday
to you.
So listen, ladies, y'all always saying, oh my God, I got to get my body ready for the holiday parties and all that kind of stuff. You may not get it together for the holiday parties. Let's live in reality.
I'm working on my winter body.
It's 11/7. You may still be looking the same by Thanksgiving, and it's okay. Body positivity, flaunt your curves, sis. But if you want to start off the new year right, check out my boy Lavelle. Book him, get him. He'll have you on the Culver City stairs. He'll have you riding bikes, have you doing all kind of stuff, to lose them pounds and shed that way. He even got this whole little boxing thing that he does. I love that part. But I'm big on pushing people's businesses, their ventures, their entrepreneurial endeavors, because listen, it's always a way you can make money in these streets. So
how else can you make money?
I'm just saying, when people say,
I see you on no corner.
I need some money. I can't make no money. I don't know what to do with my life. You don't have not one idea, not one concept, not one nothing that you can make some money off of.
I'm gonna open up my own strip club and chicken wing shack.
Listen, it'll make money. I remember when my little sister, she was in the 8th grade. She was in the 8th grade, and she found a way to make money off of the caramel apple pops. You know, the caramel apple
Yeah,
pops.
yeah.
She used to make this specialized swirl type candy thing with the caramel apple pops, and then she make money off of it. I'm like, how you making this money? Because the kids, they like what I do and how I do the caramel apple pops. But I'm like, it's still a caramel apple pop. But she did this whole meltdown thing, and it is always a way to make money, some way, somehow. You know, use your ideas. Stop sitting on all this that you got up here locked to bring in a coin. You know, it ain't got to be your sole source of income, but hey, supplement. We're in a totally different world right now, and it is expensive to be alive. So if you want to have a good life, challenge yourself.
Challenge yourself.
Step outside the box. So with that being said, let's catch up on some current events. I'm not sure what is going on outside of tomorrow is election day. Listen, if you don't do nothing else tomorrow, but get out the bed, go vote, and get back in the bed, do something. Because for some reason, people always overlook the local elections and they wait for the presidential elections or the bigger ones, you know, the big ones. But these smaller elections, they have way more impact on your community and your way of life than these larger ones. So get out there and vote on tomorrow. Simple as that. You gonna vote?
Yes, I am. I'm voting for aldermen. I'm voting for do we have aldermen on here?
No, you know aldermans in Los Angeles
Yeah.
that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Ain't no aldermans out here.
Yeah.
But it's important. Get out there
I'm
and
voting.
vote. Look through the booklet. Go through all that stuff. So every year, me and Eddie and my sister Nadia and her wife Kat, we all get together and we go through the book page by page and we go back and forth. And we thanks Tammy, because listen, I am silently correcting your grammar. We go page by page and we check off, you know, yeah, with this person. We even had this little battle one time because they was voting for somebody we wasn't voting for, and then we would Google the person. We would Google the candidate, read all their stuff, read the pros and cons. It is important to get into this because you need to know who is about to govern your community.
Exactly.
You need to know where your tax dollars are going. You need to know where your tax dollars ain't going. So if you ain't gonna vote, shut up. So thank you, Kwame. Kwame already mailed mine in a few weeks ago. What's up, Paul Jackson? Paul, I'm talking about the importance of voting and the voting power that we all have. And my bishop said it yesterday.
Oh, don't say bishop.
Our people died so we can have the right to vote.
Mm-hmm.
All right, died, literally gave up their life so that future generations can have the right to vote. So when we don't vote, we're doing them a disservice. We're basically just spitting on all their efforts. So you now have the power to vote. So please go out there and do it.
Do it
till you get it right. All right.
Do it till you're satisfied. What you got to do?
I don't know the song. And then in other because I'm younger than you. So in other news, I'm not sure who was caught up on what is it called? House of the Dragon. So I am a watcher of it.
Thank you.
And I appreciate it. So if you have not watched House of Dragon, you know, check it out. And then I got to catch up on The Handmaid's Tale because I think The Handmaid's Tale, the season finale, I think it came on Thursday or last week, but I'm into that. I'm also watching Interview with a Vampire. Love the reboot, love the remake, love what they are doing with this Anne Rice novel. I remember the original back in the day with Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise. It was cool, but it was nothing like what they are doing right now. And I am loving it. What I've not caught up on is Abbott Elementary. I know they're on season 2. I heard
that's good. Yeah.
And then Manifest is on season 4. I didn't know that they were on Whatchamajigam.
What's Whatchamajigam?
They're on Netflix.
Oh, I thought the station, because there's a station called Whatchamajigam.
So they don't come. No, so they don't come on NBC. It comes on in
Whatchamajigam.
Yeah, it comes on Whatchamajigam channel. So I need to know. Yes, Kwame, catch up on The Handmaid's Tale. Listen, for those who've never watched The Handmaid's Tale, I mean, it is basically America to women of color. I mean, that's what it's really all about. But The Handmaid's Tale is I don't want to say it's a wonderful story because it's so vicious, so violent, so just but I got sucked in. I watched it during COVID. So during COVID, I end up binge watching a lot of shows that I heard so much about. I watched Handmaid's Tale. I binge watched that. I binge watched The Wire because I had never seen The Wire. So during COVID, I watched all of The Wire. I was at home working, just looking at TV, watching The Wire. And then I also binge watched Stranger Things. So Stranger Things, literally, I did not know it was that good.
Yeah, Stranger Things is
a beast. But
I watched The Twilight Zone.
The old ones?
Yeah, I like.
Or the Jordan Peele ones?
No, the new one, the old one.
The old ones. Okay.
The old ones are good. It's just funny to see the animation in that now.
Yeah, and how they yeah. And then Lavelle said Reasonable Doubt. Now I heard good things about Reasonable Doubt. I believe that is produced and directed, or one of them, by Kerry Washington. That is her show. And did you guys know that Kerry Washington and her husband, I cannot say his name, they both had #1 shows on streaming channels. So Kerry Washington was #1 for Reasonable Doubt, and then her husband was in a movie with Jessica Chastain and Edward Eddie. God, he got the Oscar for playing. He played a woman. He got an Oscar for that. Eddie Redmayne. I think it's Eddie Redmayne, and it's called The Good Nurse. It's a true story.
Oh, the one that's out now.
Yeah, it's a true story about this nurse that was basically killing people in the hospital. Yeah, so it's a really good movie, and her husband is in that. So I think you ought to check out that as well. And then, of course, Tammy Dahmer. Yeah, I mean,
did you watch that?
Yeah, I can't watch it again though.
I haven't watched it at all.
I can't watch it again. Yeah, Dahmer, I would say episode 1 messed me up the most. I saw all the episodes, but I think episode 1 set the bar so high that everything after episode 1, I was like, okay, that was bad. But but Dahmer was sickening to say the least. But I think we talked about this. I think when Dahmer was at the peak of being a pop culture phenomenon, it was I saw teenagers and whatever making jokes
about it.
I'm looking like, yo, y'all wasn't even alive when this went down, so y'all have no idea. And then that pizza company, I think it was in New York or somewhere, they made a Dahmer special. So the pizza had like body parts on it or whatever. They said it was a joke, but that's not funny.
It's not.
It's not funny. It's not funny. Yes, Kwame. Eddie Redmayne was in The Danish Girl, and he won an Oscar for playing that role. The Danish Girl was good. Thank you, Vel. The Wire was bomb. I had no idea that The Wire was that good and had so many black stars in it. Michael Beach, when he died in the Michael B. Jordan. So when he died in The Wire, I was like, oh, wow, your career was short-lived in The Wire. I thought you was like in The Wire, but no, you got popped. I did. I thought Michael B. Jordan was like in The Wire. I'm like, they were like, oh my God, Michael B. from The Wire, The Wire.
But he's still active, so he's still alive.
But I watched The Wire and I'm looking like, where's Michael? Oh, there you go. In the corner.
But even it's a joke. It's funny. They say, who died the worst, Ricky or Kane?
Oh my God, Kane.
Yeah, because Kane's still dead.
Yeah.
Ricky been in other stuff. Ricky been in other stuff. Kane's still dead.
Yeah, but at least Kane got to be with Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think about it. Yeah.
That was his ghost.
Yeah, I mean, And Tammy is with you, Dana. She loves the old Twilight Zone.
Yes.
I love the old Twilight Zone, too. Talking Tina still creeps me out. I cannot look at Hi, I ain't Talking Tina. Talking Tina.
He threw in a garbage can. She's like,
yeah, and it was the Telly Savalas.
Yeah.
No, Talking Tina. I can't rock with her. And not only Talking Tina, the one with the dummy. It was
the puppet.
The puppet. I can't do that one.
Hey,
either.
Doc.
Yeah, I can't do that one. Yeah, the real Twilight Zones, they were brilliant.
They were good.
They
before
were really,
their time.
really good. Yeah, way before their time. And then let me see. Right, he's Creed now. Michael B. He bounced back.
But he was Creed and the Black Panther brother. What was his name?
What was it? Killmonger.
Killmonger.
Who people are saying is not dead. They're saying
I don't think he's dead.
Killmonger
I don't think he was dead.
A doorknob. He kicked his body off the ledge. I mean, he's dead. And if he's not dead, I don't want him to come back. I don't want him to come back and I
think he is. I think he's in it.
I don't want him to come back. Not if the original Black Panther's not in it. You don't get to live if Chadwick is not in it. So no, you just go. You're garbage.
This Joe. Hey Joe, what's up, bro?
Joe is on our show tomorrow night. So you guys
y'all gonna be here.
Artist Joe Mack will be on the Donta Show tomorrow night promoting his new book, his latest book. Joe has about 785 books, but he is promoting his latest book tomorrow night. He's also going to be performing in the city of Phoenix, Arizona. He's doing a show. So all you out there in the Phoenix area, please check out my boy Joe when he comes to your town. I'm gonna make sure my cousins know I got fam down there in Phoenix, so I want them to know. Kwame said, I know this is your show, but can we talk about your phenomenal forum you had this past Saturday? I really enjoyed that panel, big bro. Congratulations. Thank you. So Kwame is talking about conversations with clergy. So last Saturday, I had a panel discussion called Conversations with Clergy, and we talked about HIV and sexual health from a faith-based perspective. So it was myself and 4 other clergy, and we were talking about the Black church's role and responsibility to just educate the Black community about sexual health. And it's irregardless of how you identify, but everybody's out there in the sheets with somebody on Saturday night and then going to church on Sunday morning. They shouting, they praising, they doing the whole 9. They are still saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, and fire baptized. But that Saturday night, they was doing what bodies do. They was doing that. So, but the church does not talk about that. The church does not address it. The church does not educate on HIV and STDs. The church probably doesn't even know how to educate on HIV and STDs. So the panel was really to say, yo, what do we need to do different? What do we need to talk about? How do we need to get this information out there? Because we're losing people. We're losing people to this, and people are contracting STDs. People are contracting all kind of stuff. And then folks are living reckless. They're living reckless, and then they come inside the sanctuary and play this role like they're holier than thou. We need to keep it 100, especially in the church. Just keep it 100, Pastor. You know what's going on. You're probably doing it yourself. So let's level the playing field and let's all talk about stuff that can really change people's lives for the better. It is important. If you did not get a chance to watch Conversations with Clergy, the live edition, you can always go to my YouTube page, youtube.com/Donta Morrison, youtube.com/Donta Morrison, and just click the link, Conversations with Clergy.
Subscribe first, though.
Yeah, subscribe first and then click the link. I'll even get the link and share it in the chat before tonight's show is over. I'll make sure I do that. All right. It's really important because we got to stop ignoring the obvious. Folks is having sex. Period. Christians are having sex. Is that your stomach that just growled?
I didn't eat, man.
Here, you want a nut? No.
Why you gotta put them all on my face like that?
I'm just saying, hey, get you a nut. You'll feel better.
Thank you.
My goodness, I can't hear myself talk for your stomach, man. So I'm just saying, so folks we need to understand the fact that everybody's doing it, and I think the problem is that I talked to pastors and I was like, yo, what's the issue? A lot of pastors want me to come in and talk about HIV. I'm like, yo, pastor, can I come talk about HIV? Not only am I a doctor, but I'm also a minister, so I know how to educate from a very enlightened perspective, not to run folks away from the church or whatever. Oh, or no, you talking about HIV, you're gonna be talking about them gay people. Oh, so only gays get HIV, Pastor? Well, that's that gay disease. Oh, wow, Pastor, you'll be dead soon. But they always talk about, they try to compare, HIV to the LGBT community. That's dumb. There are a lot of cisgender heterosexual individuals who are HIV positive, women and men. And guess who they're sleeping with? Each other. Ta-da! Imagine that. And they go to your church. So, we cannot keep making.
What is that? A biscuit? I always wanted to wonder what he was dipping
it's biscotti,
in.
Biscotti and tea.
Oh.
Yeah. We go through a training class to know how to do that.
Oh.
It's part of our curriculum. Then we get graded. Yes, you are gay enough. Really? I passed? Yeah, I passed.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah. So yes, Lavelle, they're behind the times, and it's unfortunate. But the conversation was rich. The conversation was very good. These pastors were extremely honest. They were respected by me because I think that they don't hold back. They're also educated. They're educated. They've done the research. They've studied. They've gone to seminary. The whole 9. It's not just Reverend Who from down the block that was just called by his uncle, and said, I'm gonna start a church. There's money in this. These are people who really love God. They love being clergy. They love God's people, and they love educating, and they also love keeping it real. So I beseech thee to check out Conversations with Clergy live, and it is on my YouTube page. Just go to the page and you will see it right there. All right. I'm just saying. All right. So the topic for today, you know what? Should we do a topic or go to commercial? Because you want to put something in your stomach before we start this conversation, because you ain't gonna make it 30 minutes the way your stomach is right here. Your stomach is shaking tables, because I'm just saying, I'm trying to be comfortable and trying to downplay it, but clearly you need a sandwich or something. You know, I can fry a piece of fish real quick or something. 'Cause
Oh yeah, speaking of that,
yeah,
where's Ty at? We need to have this fish fry.
Yeah, that fish fry.
We need to have this fish fry before the year is out.
That fish fry
so
battle.
Those of y'all Thai Squad people in here, get him in here.
Thai Squad, get your founder, get your ring
leader in here,
and let him know that we still ain't forgot about that fish fry battle.
Yeah, battle
go down. All right. So y'all, we're going back in 2 minutes. We're gonna go to commercial a little bit earlier because I'm gonna get Dana a quick sandwich. So go to commercial, y'all. We'll be right back, y'all, in 2 and 2. We are back, y'all, for the second half of the Donta Show. I am Dr. Donta Morrison. My phenomenal sidekick, DNA Dana Dane, is right next to me. And we are here for a deep dive into dealing with those people who have won, but then they've lost all humility. So we're going to talk about that. Before we do, I made Dana a nice peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Because you was vexing.
Wait, you say nice peanut?
It's a nice peanut butter.
Thank you,
it's
sir.
a nice hearty peanut butter. So, just say it. All right. Yeah. Just say it. That's how it go. That's how it go. Because you was vexing my spirit. So before we went to break, we talked about, well, Dane and I talked about this before we went live on tonight, and Kwame. Just, have you ever met a person that they get one win and kind of forgot where they came from?
Exactly.
You know, they
lot.
Forgot where they came from. They get one win, and it's like, you was with them when they was, at the bottom, and you helping them, get up to the top and the whole nine. They get one win. They get one win,
little win.
And next thing you know, they done went out and bought a fur. They done bought a Bentley. They done did all kind of things. And you looking like, yo, what's good? Can I get a ride? Oh, well, I'm a little busy right now. The phone can't. They won't stop calling and whatnot. Do you know folks like that? Have you ever met somebody like that? And it's like, yo, what it do? What happened? So we not cool no more? What's going on? Have you ever met somebody like that, Dana?
No, never. I don't know anybody like that.
I mean, I know, and you work with a lot of celebrities, and we're talking about staying humble in your winning season. And you have met people that have gotten they've gotten a nice song played on the air. Whole album is garbage, but they got one song that's a hit, a mediocre hit. It ain't went platinum, but it's a good little hit. It's a summer bop, and they think they have arrived. They no longer want to, record in the studio. They no longer want to sing your stuff no more.
Right.
They don't want to be that person. You're going to eat this sandwich. They don't want to be that person.
No, I know people like that. And it's crazy because they get their win and then, they expect you to kiss their behind or whatever to get, and it's like, you start off together, whatever. What did he say? I gain it. And it's like they get, like you said, their one win, and it's like they think they're above you now and before you. And it's like, no, bro or sis, you just know somebody. And usually, and I say this all the time, in the music business, and I don't know if it's in any other business or whatever, 90% of that industry, acting or what have you, is who you know. The other 10% is about talent, and it may be even smaller number now. It may be 95.5. Yeah. So, and I know a few people that have arrived but have remained the same, haven't changed or wavered. Like Joe. Joe could very well may be an arrogant a-hole, but since I've met Joe, Joe's only been the same since the 2 years I've been knowing him.
Right.
And I know you could attest to that because Joe has enough talent. He has enough
he got
product.
Proof. He got receipts.
He got receipts and
receipts
proof
of success. Yeah.
And y'all see him and I going back and forth on here. That's just all fun.
Yeah.
I love Joe. Joe's like my brother.
Yeah. So
people like him, they only come by once in a while. Genuine people that have arrived and that can really be stank, but they not. But then you got those people that, like you said, they got one song played on, or they on something for 5 minutes.
Right. And
they walking around with their nose in the air like, yeah, I'm that guy or I'm that girl.
And I see that a lot now with social media. I think especially Instagram and TikTok, they get this kind of arrogance about them. It's like, yo, I got 100,000 followers, I got 50,000 followers, I got this amount of followers, and it's like, great, you got all these followers, but it's not dry. It's good for you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You had nothing. So they get all these followers and they feel like, well, how many followers do you have? It's like, but my followers know me. And I really know these people. You got groupies and you got folks that just watching your every move to clown you and wait for you to fall one day. And it's like they get this false sense of arrival because, they 10K, 20K, 30K, but then you're untouchable. You're not relatable. You just lost your sense of who you are and who you have become. I like what Joe said, though. I'll say this, though. Once the atmosphere changed, everyone can't come with you. Now, I agree with that 100%.
I get that part.
100%. Once that atmosphere changed, everyone can't come with you.
But that still doesn't mean you need to be evil and mean to other people.
Yeah.
That are not on your level. Because someone may just be on your level. They just don't know nobody. Because I know a lot of people that's in the hood or that's just even here or whatever that got great talent and they just don't know nobody or they don't have the machine to push them. Backing.
It's like ball players. You put some of these NBA dudes on the blacktop and they'll get annihilated.
You see it all day.
Yeah, all day. They're just not there. But I think we talked about it last week. Going back to the atmosphere change, we talked about that. About these hip hop artists, when they go to the hood and try to still be relatable, hang out with their people and whatnot, and then they end up losing their life.
Yep.
Yes, your atmosphere has elevated, bro. You're worth millions, and people who have nothing to lose, they don't care nothing about you.
And you have to be kind sometimes from afar.
Yeah,
man. Sometimes you may have to send a representative. That doesn't mean that you acting funny, but you want to protect yourself. But again, it's just some people just like.
And just back to that, it's a show now on WeTV. 50 Cent produces it, and it's talk about hip hop tragedies, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, the first one they did was Pop Smoke, you know, trying to say was Pop Smoke, was he set up? You know, was it a hit? What was it? Yada yada yada. And this dude, his name was Glasses Malone. You know, he's from the hood, and he has talked about, you know, these artists. They come into these communities where people are poor, people are trying to make it, people are trying to survive, and you come in here flossing, you know, with all your jewelry, your nice car, and all that, thinking just because they play your music, they want to hang out with you.
Right.
It's like, well, no, we like your music, but don't come over here flossing because we're trying to make it, and I'll take everything off your neck. You know, that type of mentality. And I think that some of these artists, they think there's still a relatability there because they're telling, I'm telling our story. Yeah, but you ain't living our story no more.
Right.
So there's a disconnect. Yes, thanks, Lavelle. Hip hop homicides with Van Lathan. And boy, has Van Lathan gotten healthy.
Could you stay on subject, please?
I'm sorry, it just threw me off. I mean, you know, and I'm a Van Lathan fan. I follow Van on Instagram. You know, when Van was on TMZ, I think Van be dropped because when Van checked Kanye West, I lived complete. I got my whole life the way he checked Kanye West. But when I saw Hip Hop Homicide and they did this full pan of Van, I said, Van, wow.
You look like a Van.
Van, yeah. Do something. Look for the Lavelle Delone, do something, Van, and let's get you back. And I'm not body shaming.
He's watching, man.
Here it comes. Oh my God, the Donta Show, they fat shaming, they body shaming, they this. Maybe Van like being big and plus size and husky. Yeah, he might like being
Remember
husky.
that time you called the girls husky on here? That was a shame when you did that.
And Kwame almost canceled the show. So, you know. Joe Max said, I never rock with him. You never like Van? I love Van. Hold on. Joe did another Joe said, I know in spoken word, you got to tell some folks that they ain't that good. They get upset. Then they go to the heavy hitter venues and get booed off stage. But
that's what they need.
I was listening to I listened to Kevin Hart Radio on Sirius Satellite, and Earthquake was talking about that. Earthquake was like, you gotta stop telling these comedians they're funny when they're not.
And these singers, they can sing.
Yeah, you need to let them know, yo, dude, you're not funny. Go work on your material. Because you're finna get to these bigger venues. People are brutal. If I'm paying top dollar to come to a comedy show or a concert and I get there and you're not funny, I am hot. I'm hot. Or if I come to your show and you sound nothing like the record.
How many concerts have you gone to and somebody doesn't sound like the record?
Oh, I've been to quite a few. I'm like, I thought a woman sang this song. Brought up here talking about you'll never find what key did you record it in, and what key are you singing in now? Listen, let's light the comment section up, y'all. What artists do you know for a fact you will not go and see live? It's like, I will not go and see you live. Your songs are off the chain, your albums they hit, but I will never go see Trey Songz live. There, I said it. Ever.
Trey's watching.
Trey sounds like a sheep.
But he's watching.
Prepared for the slaughter.
He's our friend.
The sheep that knows is about to get slaughtered. And the sheep is nervous and scared. You better die in it. No, Trey. No. Omarion, thank you.
I know he's watching.
Right, Lavelle. Let him use you, honey. Just let him use you. Let him use you. You know, I'm just saying, don't do Alicia Keys like that. Don't do Alicia Keys like that. But I will say, when I did go see Alicia Keys, I left. I went and saw Alicia Keys on her first album. It was the Winter Wonderland tour put on by Power 106 Radio. I'll never forget it.
Wait, I thought she was.
It was Alicia Keys. It was like Alicia Keys, Genuine. It was all them. It was way back. And I swear for God, Alicia Keys sang Falling for 20 minutes. How long you gonna fall, sis? And she playing the keyboards, and it was fall, ma'am, and you're sitting there with these cornrows and the beads and the leather coat and the hat, and all you singing is Falling. You don't know no other song, so I will never go see Alicia Keys in concert again.
Lavelle.
Trey does bring him out. Trey brings him out, but yeah, no. Ray J, One Wish Tour. Keyword being tour. How did Ray J get a tour? Ray J had 2 songs. One was with Lil' Kim.
Hey.
How did he get a whole tour?
We're supposed to be talking about people that made it
Okay.
and
No, we
acted
talking
funny.
about Jaheim. That's what we talking about. Jaheim, who we will not be going to see. Bow Wow. Thank you, Bow Wow. Bow Wow. I mean, come on. I always wonder how these Scream tours and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, what parent has to sit through the Scream tour with immature, because one of them can't even see. Can he sing? Have we ever heard the one that can't see sing? He got a patch over his eye.
That
Have
was
we
just
ever
for a
heard him
look.
sing?
He could see.
No, I heard he had a glass eye.
Okay.
I heard he had a glass eye, and then you got Marcus Houston, who is not the Luther Vandross of that era, but I mean,
Marcus can sing though.
Marcus can
Have you heard his new
sing
song?
No,
He got a nice one.
no. Is Chris Brown on it? Because Chris Brown be the one that make you think it's Chris Brown's song. I love that Chris Brown song that was really Omarion's. So I'm just saying. Okay, so people that
Thank you.
climb,
Thank you.
And truth be told, and y'all may disagree, I would never go see John Legend, but this last John Legend album is amazing. His album that's out right now is amazing.
I think Raphael Sadiq did it.
It's amazing. I didn't even know I was listening to John Legend. That's how good the album is.
I think Raphael produced it.
So if you have not listened to the new John Legend album, I mean, trust me, listen. And he got this song with Janaea Aiko called Splash, and it's just Joe. Put on Splash. Put on Splash. That's all I'm gonna say. Put on Splash and watch what she do. That's it, Joe. From me to you. From me to you, fam. From me to you. So yeah. Okay, we were talking about what? No, you're not done. You're not done. You're not done. We're going to overtime till you eat this sandwich. I'll pay the fine. I don't care. So, bitch, I know you fucking lie. You're not done.
I know you're
not done. So we're talking about people. So and let me ask this: have any of you ever been guilty of getting the big head and had to get humbled because you thought you had arrived? You thought you had made it. Joe, was there ever a season in your life where you like, okay, I own my own publishing company. I got these books out. I'm selling out shows as a spoken word artist. Have you ever been in a season in your life where you was like, yo, I'm climbing. I can dust some folks off because I'm on a whole nother level. Have you ever been there? Lavelle, did you ever reach a level in your business? You like, yo, I'm getting clients left and right and everybody want to be part of Vail and do something. Have any of you ever got to that point where you like, yo, I made it and I can walk different? You got gold records. The folks don't even know about. You've written for major artists. You have been placed on albums, and some of the folks probably done made kids off the songs you wrote and don't even know that Dana is the one that wrote the song you made kids off of. Did you ever get the big head?
No, I just think like Joe said earlier, you can't take everybody with you. So it's like some people need to be cut off.
Mm-hmm.
I try to stay humble as I can because, as fast as God gives it to you, he can take it away.
Mm-hmm.
So you never want to be that one to be like, looking down on someone. And I've always been in arenas where, look at this guy. I've always been in arenas where, because of where I'm from, moving out here, cats rock different as far as in the industry. So it's like
better or worse.
I think it's probably about the same. I'm always like, if you're in a room with me, you're part of that atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you said the word you in, because we all got to eat.
Right.
You were in that moment.
Okay.
So you got some people who are like, oh, you ain't writing nothing on that. You ain't. It's like, come on, man.
Got it.
We all in this moment right now. We making this what it is.
Right. Okay. Joe, Lavelle say sorry. You're talking. You can speak to him.
Was we both stealing at the same time?
Was you self-checkout?
Right, because if you was in self-checkout, I wasn't speaking to nobody. I was trying to get up out of there.
Self-checkout's a win with toilet paper and Tide. Self-checkout is a win.
I never go on a regular line with a lot of stuff.
Listen, not bulky items.
I'm going to self-checkout. Well, you walking out of a piece of gum. I pay for all this. Only pay for the double mint.
So Joe said 2019 was when he had his awakening that he needed to humble himself. And Hey, Frank, we crossed in 2017. So that was an era that we knew each other. So 2019, Joe hit that level. He's like, yo, I'm here, yada, yada, yada. And then he woke up realizing, hey, I need to be humble. Kendrick Lamar said it best. Slow down, be humble. You know, I never met that Joe where he got arrogant or the big head, maybe because we're line brothers, frat brothers, the whole nine. But I'm sure that whoever was outside of that circle probably did see a different Joe. They probably saw a different person. You know, as long as I've known you, I've never seen you be different. You've always been the same. Dana, and for the longest, I didn't even know that you had written certain songs that I was rocking to until Eddie said, you know, Dana wrote that. They didn't write this. They ain't got this kind of skill. You know, I was that friend.
Right. And then when I come around, hey, Dan, how you doing?
Cuz they wrote this. He ain't write this. You know, but no, I think that, and I like meeting people who are unassuming, people that you never know they did certain things. And sad to say, most folks that I've met like that have been white.
Wow.
Most white folks that are highly influential that you kind of really want to know, they're very under the radar.
Well, you can see that. You can see that the basketball games, the guy sitting on the court side with the dirtiest sneakers on is probably the richest one there.
Right. Getting in a Prius.
Yeah.
You know,
and then you got people there with brand new Timbs and gold and jewelry, and this dude next to him with dirty jeans on. Mm-hmm. Like you said, getting in an old van or a Prius is damn near a billionaire.
And the ones that got on all this gold and yada, 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 they trying to find a job.
Or they ain't real.
Or they not real. They not real. And it's unfortunate. So Joe said, I was fresh out of a bad marriage. Everything was hitting. I was letting loose at a crazy level. Right. You was free. That was your free era. You know, you was breathing different, moving different. So I can understand that. But I think that we got to do better as we elevate, make sure that we are letting go of what needs to be let go, you know, chew the meat, spit out the fat. But at the same time, don't forget where you came from, because you can have those hard days again. You know, not saying that Kanye West will ever have them hard days, even though he's lost all these endorsements, whatever, he will never be broke. But it is humbling. Now, he calls it liberating, he calls it freeing, he calls it whatever, but at the same time, it is humbling if you were living in arrogance off of all these endorsements and people knew your name because you're affiliated with yada, 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 to now just being,
But when you really think about it, money just enhances who you really are.
Yeah.
You've already been arrogant, you've already been an a-hole, you've already been, big-headed or whatever. Yeah. But when you get money, that just brings out who you really are, because now you're on a platform where you think nobody could touch you.
Right.
So you just live like, just do what it is you want to do.
Right.
But that doesn't change,
Right.
Money just brings it out.
Oh,
money changed you. No, it just.
You was the same person.
You was the same person.
You was always an a-hole.
Yeah.
Now you're a rich a-hole.
Right.
That's all. And now the world sees you being an a-hole because your money has magnified your presence and whatnot. So, hey, y'all, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the Donta Show. It will cost you absolutely nothing. If you've been watching and enjoying tonight's conversation, hit that like, subscribe, invite your friends to hit the like and subscribe. It will cost you absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
It's cheaper than a Finger Hut magazine.
Listen, we are doing our best to make sure that you are staying current, staying as relevant as possible while being entertaining and all that. So it just makes no sense when people are watching the show and they won't hit the like button, they won't hit subscribe button, but it won't cost you nothing. All right, y'all. So we don't keep you long. I don't believe in having just doing idle conversation, idle talk for no reason. But what I do want to do, if you are out there, this is your time to eat. I'll talk. I'll handle this part. You eat.
Go ahead, man. You wasted time.
You wasting food.
All right, I'm gonna eat it. Go ahead. Off the air. After the show.
So listen, this is a plug to y'all. I love to surround myself with thinkers and movers and changers and people who are about it. Again, if you got a hustle, I'm going to support you, whatever your hustle may be. Now, if you're watching and you're like, yo, I have a lot to talk about as well. Yo, I have an idea for a show. I have an idea for a podcast. I have an idea for a YouTube channel. I have an idea of how I can just interview people and have different kind of content. What is keeping you from doing it? reach out to pyromedianetwork.com. This is your opportunity to just get out there and try it. If you don't like it, guess what? You can stop doing it. Life is short. And I always tell people you're going to be dead a lot longer than you are alive. So when you put it in that perspective, people who died 100,000 years ago, 200,000 years ago, 5 years ago, they're still dead. They're still dead. You can live your life within this certain window. You may live to be 100, but you're still going to be dead a lot longer than 100 years. So while you are yet alive, while you are yet living, challenge yourself to step outside your box. Don't be scared of who's going to judge you. Don't be scared if you don't have nobody watching and all that kind of stuff. I can guarantee you, as someone who has written 2 books and having a frat brother who has written way more than me, I didn't write my books to become famous. I wrote my books because I love to write and I had a story to tell. If people don't buy them, so be it. I still can say I'm an author of 2 books.
Right.
If people have not read them, so be it. I can still say I'm an author of 2 books. I followed a passion and I did it. I did it. You know, Dana has written songs. Dana plays the drums. Dana sings, all that, following all of his passions, all of his dreams, doing it.
Yes.
If you got a passion and you're just sitting on it and you're not doing it, ask yourself why. Don't suppress yourself because you're scared that others won't like it, or they're not going to support you, or they won't be there for you. Trust me, some of my closest friends have never bought a book from me. Period. People that I had just knew was going to help me sell out bookstores and I'm going to be over here and all that, never bought the book, never read the book. And sometimes be like, oh yeah, I forgot. You wrote a book. Does that mean they hate me or whatever? No, I don't even trip on that no more. Back in the day when I was younger and real immature in my thinking, it bothered me like, oh my God, they're not supporting me. But no, because I was doing that and missing out on all the people that was supporting me.
Right.
There's folks out there that are waiting for a you
to be you.
To be you. They're sitting back right now waiting for you to be you because you have something that can enrich their lives, that can shift their mindset, that can change their thought process, that can make them happier, that can make them laugh, that can make them think. It's already in you. So when you sit back every single day that you're not doing it, that's a day that someone is missing out on opportunity to be greater because of you. So right now, I am challenging you, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that's inside of you that needs to come out, give birth, push. I will never forget when Joe and I were crossing. We were online together. We were crossing, and if you've ever pledged a fraternity, you know that it is some stuff you got to go through. And he would always say, y'all, when we get through with this, I'm writing a book about this whole experience. And we would all kind of like, man, shut up, man. No, you ain't. Shut up, man. Show you. He like, no, I'm going to write a book about the whole experience. I kid you not. I think it was less than 2 months after we crossed, that book was written and available for purchase. And I was like, this fool really wrote a book less than 2 months. My girl, Nicole Vick, just joined. Nicole is an author, has a book, Pushing Through. Not only a book, but a workbook. Not just a book, she did a whole workbook. So because Nicole saw the need, Nicole told her story, and Nicole's story is going to help so many other young girls and women find their voice, find their strength, find their confidence to push through. What are you sitting on that is hindering somebody else from getting to the next level? Yes, Broken Locks. That was Joe's book. Literally, we crossed, we put our jackets on, we did the whole 9, we got the hand signs. 2 months later, book was out. He's like, hey, y'all, book's out. What? What? Are you serious? That's a visionary. That is a visionary. He told us what the vision was, and he made it happen. So my question to you, are you a visionary or are you a dreamer? Which one are you? Do you have a vision? Or you just sit and dream all day? I'm dreaming. Or you got a vision? What is your vision? And not to go spiritual, but the Bible says, write the vision and make it plain.
Come on, son.
What is your
I knew he was
vision?
going with that.
What is your vision? What is your vision? Right now, listen, as we are ending 2022, don't you walk into 2023 with a whole bunch of I shoulda, coulda, wouldas. No, you can do it right now. Folks always wait, well, in January, I'm going to start. No, do something.
Do it now.
Hashtag do something. Speaking of do something,
I said I'm gonna eat it after the show.
Oh, okay, because they don't want to see that side of us. Because hey, I'm telling you,
Like, put the
they gonna see right now which one's the alpha.
me.
They gonna see the alpha.
They gonna be like, how Donta get peanut butter and jelly all over his glasses?
Just muffed. Hey y'all, so listen, that was just the Donta and Dana drop at the end, because it is no time like the present than to start pursuing your passions.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do. Life is too short. Life is too short to keep sitting on all your purpose. Don't sit on it. Let's make
some of y'all
this
got
happen.
a big purpose y'all sitting
Right,
on.
let's make this happen. All right, so we got 5 minutes left. I'm gonna give these 5 minutes back to y'all. You're gonna have 5 minutes back of your life, of your night, and your all that to go sit down and start writing out that vision. Tomorrow night, like I said, we have artist Joe Mack, who is a special guest on the Donta Show. He's gonna come on and talk about his latest book. He
got books like Too Shorts Got Records.
Right, just
17 books, 18 books.
So just blow the whistle. Just blow the whistle. So he'll be on the show tomorrow night to talk about his latest book. I believe it's talking about mental health, which we all need. We all talk about it.
Definitely.
So it's important. And it's sad because I saw someone post I saw a black man post this whole belittling of mental health and call people that are seeking mental health, men that are seeking mental health, whatever, punks and weak. And that kind of narrative is the reason why some people stay in that circle of confusion. These alpha males, it's like, so you think getting mental health and bettering your mind is gonna make you weak? Okay, all right, you be weak. You be weak. So yes, I'm looking forward to having Joe on the show tomorrow night. You're going to enjoy the conversation, I have no doubt. So that concludes tonight's episode of the Donta Show.
Talk about the unicorns.
You don't say nothing to eat this out. So yeah. So make sure to follow us on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/Donta Morrison. Like, subscribe, invite your friends, your family, your cousins, and loved ones to do the exact same. It will cost you absolutely nothing. And listen, what do you have to lose? You have nothing to lose. You can also follow me on Instagram, Donta_Morrison, over there on the IG. I don't post a lot, but I post enough. Follow me on Instagram. You can also follow Dana on Instagram at what?
DNA716. And I want to give a quick shout out to a new follower. We got Carrie Owens. She's over in New York.
What's up,
my
Carrie?
homegirl. Bless her life. She's been through a lot these last couple of years. And I just want to thank God for her life, that she's still here.
Yes, it's Carrie, baby.
Carrie Owens right there.
It's Carrie, baby.
Yep.
Carrie. We love you, Carrie. Yes, we do. There's no one else like you. Oh, Carrie. Carrie.
Is that it?
That's all I got.
You got 3 minutes.
Village, we love y'all.
But
we
before we go, we
appreciate you. We appreciate you so much, Village. We appreciate
Spread
you.
love instead of spreading this sandwich.
You gonna eat this out. Watch. Y'all see that something? This plate gonna be empty tomorrow. It's gonna be sitting right there tomorrow, like old girl in Mommy Dearest.
No more wire hangers.
He's gonna be sitting right here to the sandwich getting ate. So we appreciate y'all, Village. Thank y'all so much. We love you. We love you. Love you. Shout out to Pyro Media Network for making the Donta Show happen. Like I said, if you got a vision, let's cast it. Let's get you to the next level. All right. So be safe. Be blessed. We'll see you tomorrow night right here on Facebook Live and Facebook Live and YouTube at 7 p.m., 8 p.m. What?
You okay? You tired, huh?
I'm tired.
It's those nuts.
I'm sleepy. It's high. See y'all tomorrow night. Take care. Good night and God bless.
Peace.
My shit. Yeah, my shit. Yeah, see.
Woo.